What's going on, Pisces? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a superb week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just phenomenal, Pisces, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Harry Self has brought you here. We are in for an amazing journey. And also, Pisces, I have some amazing news for you because I am now open for personal readings. Yeah, Pisces has been something I've been wanting to do for a minute there. Now the energies have been feeling right. So I have links down in the description box with all of the services that I'm going to provide there. Pisces, there's a couple for some tarot card readings. I'm going to be offering a natal chart reading, so if you just wanted to understand how that nebulous energy of Pisces works, and maybe actually just got a chart for a Pisces not too long ago, and oh my goodness, they have so much Pisces. This is brilliant. But as you can see, I'm excited, Pisces. And also I offer a transit analysis as well to see where the planets may be traveling through your houses there, Pisces, and what aspects are going to be forming as not just your basic horoscope sun sign, the astrology there, Pisces. So hopefully we'll be working together in the future there, and I just want to say that I do just appreciate you supporting the channel, and I am honored and just really just grateful to be of service to you there, Pisces, and kind of help you along your journey there as we learn this thing together. So yeah, I hope just I hope you're excited there, Pisces. And also something to keep in mind, with all these scammers about and things, I would never reach out to you and be like, "Hey, Pisces, you want a reading?" That'll never happen. No, you'll reach out to me, and if you do have any questions or anything, I do have a link for an email to reach out to me as well, there, Pisces. So that's down there for you. But yeah, remember, I'll never reach out to you for a reading or anything like that. But Pisces, with this weekly download, yeah, I think that's all the housekeeping. With this weekly download, whenever you happen to come across this video comes across you, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on a situation, okay? So with all that being said there, Pisces, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. There's great energy all around here, Pisces. Now I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, Pisces, these readings that I do, they're not gender specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? Alright, Pisces, thank you guys. And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below some links for some other readers that I like watching, Pisces. Definitely check them out. Go show them some love. They're a fantastic group. They show a lot of support there, and I hope that you would enjoy them as well. Also, there's a link for an astrologer that I like watching, and there's some links for some podcasts that I've been really just been eating up there. Pisces has been fantastic. My Gemini moon's been just like, oh. And there's some links for some apps that I like working with, Pisces, considering that this, potential collaboration that's getting ready to happen, that'd be a nice little tool there for you to have there. So avail yourself of this information there, Pisces. But let's go ahead and get into your first card here. Ooh, and I like this energy here, Pisces. And I feel like this is very much kind of your energy because you have the and I like this too, considering this lot of synchronicities going up here. So you have the 21st card, which is the Ahimsa card. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And I bring up this being the 21st card is because that is Saturn energy, and Saturn is traveling through your sign right now. But I feel with this Ahimsa card here, Ahimsa is that learning to transcend our judgments and reactions through compassion there, Pisces. And I feel that, when I feel this card, because I want to say Virgo got this card as well, it's when I feel like when we learn to transcend the judgments and reactions that we put on ourselves first, I feel like I'm a big believer you can meet deeply as you meet yourself. And when we learn to get not judge ourselves so harshly, and even in those moments when we may be operating in a lower vibration, showing that side of us through with compassion and allowing ourselves to grow from that, I feel like this really does make you help you become a very well-rounded spiritual being there, Pisces. And I feel that this can even help you spread this compassion for others, even with all of the atrocities and things that that people that we can be capable of. Is that that it's not. I feel that to say that people can't change, I don't believe that that's true. But I do feel that people have to choose to change. And it takes this discipline, I feel, in order to transcend these judgments and things from ourselves and for others. But I feel like this is more so kind of focused towards yourself there, Pisces. And I feel that yeah, this is a great energy for you. Because Pisces energy, I feel, is one, and even like 12th house stuff. And I have some 12th house planets there, Pisces. And sometimes I feel like when we get into those not so favorable feelings or emotions and things like that, we do tend to escape. Go into that fantastic imagination that you do have there, Pisces, or even indulge in other types of things. But I feel that this is a time to learn to sit with that discomfort, sit with that vibration and in the things that we've done, and again, reflect on how we can grow from this. Because I feel that whatever this thing that we may be judging about ourselves doesn't have to define us if we choose to. It can define us if we choose to let it. But I feel like this is like freeing yourself of this thing, whatever this thing is defining you there, Pisces. But let me get some tarot on this and get some details. I even like that you got, I kind of picked these gems intuitively, and you got this rose quartz here, which I know is one for love, but I feel like that there is this kind of compassionate healing energy that this is even kind of giving off. And the howlite, this energy here can be one that can deal with anger and maybe some of the things that we may again not like about ourselves. But let me get some tarot on this, Pisces, and get some details with this. All right. Thank you, guys. Let's see what's going on here, Pisces. So you have the Six of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Emperor here, Pisces. And let's start with the Six of Cups. Because the Six of Cups can be this card of potentially being stuck in the past. And I feel like that I'm getting this energy of just like, have you ever told yourself this, where it's just like, well, this is, I am just who I am, so that's it, like this is. And I like that the Emperor popped up here too, because this is Aries energy, and Aries is associated with the first house, which deals with the self. And I feel like that this is embodying a new sense of self, seeing something like not looking at yourself through a past mirror, or not even let others, I feel like, put this energy on you either there, Pisces. I feel that this is, and that's interesting, the Four of Wands is giving me this developing a new relationship with yourself, kind of passing through this portal, because the Four of Wands is like that 1111 card. And I feel like that this is like, because this, if I didn't say, this is like the marriage card, and it's just like, I feel like this is you almost kind of like renewing vows with yourself. That's very interesting, Pisces. And just allowing yourself to forgive, the mistakes that you may have made, and maybe even the relationships that may have kind of fizzled out there, Pisces. Maybe we kind of ran away from some things, or maybe something may have happened there that has been not necessarily keeping you up at night, But those kind of reoccurring thoughts where it's just like, well, man, I wish I could have did things differently, or that sort of energy, and just putting your mind at ease here and allowing just that past transaction to rest because it has already transpired. Now it's a time with the Six of Cups, I feel like, to create new memories, to form these new bonds, to ask yourself how you're showing up in this world now, and to do that with this, again, this energy of compassion. And I feel too that this can even again help you when you're dealing with others, because we realize that, and it's not like we're like letting down our boundaries. I feel we're still respecting our boundaries, but I do feel that we can understand even when someone's going through something. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna give them some space if this is something that you can't help them with, let's say, but I'm not going to let this energy define them. And this is something that I had even learned through kind of hindsight. I've been really, with this deck has really been just, I've been in really kind of a sharing mood here. The There was an experience that I just had not too long ago where I kind of had forgotten my compassion a little bit, and I had let some frustrations kind of come up through there, and I'd say it was a number of things. Both parties, it takes two to tango, and both of us had our parts to play, but I did. I've been been actively working on myself, and I have an aspect that really makes change where there is work, but it is fairly, it's it can be easy. It can be go really fast, and I had to kind of check myself in a sense where it's just like everyone's growth process is different, and in that, granted, I had that relationship has is no longer there, but in hindsight, it helped me think about how I'm going to go about when I go to share and make these new memories with people, to go about this. And I had actually had an opportunity to show up for that, and I feel like be this new embodied person. I feel like that's what's happening here with this Emperor too. And we're going through, even just one last little thing here, Pisces, we're all are kind of feeling this Aries energy, because we have Chiron going through Aries right now. The nodes, or at least the North Node, is going through Aries, and it is, I feel like, this energy of how are you showing up in the world. How are we facing these challenges with bravery, with where are some insecurities that are needing to be healed up, where we've judged ourselves, maybe where we wanted to take action, and now we can take this action with this newfound wisdom. I feel like that is coming through here with the Emperor there, Pisces, and I feel like it is sharing that compassion and things with others, and I feel like that gives them an invitation to do the same there, Pisces. So I like that. Lovely start there, Pisces. Now let's get your next oracle card. Interesting, Pisces. Thank you, guys. So you have the downward path here. And that's very interesting with this path, because I feel that I do feel with this downward path, I do feel like this is recognizing that this is a choice that we're making when we're walking away from our higher selves. Because we do have free will. Because even when we say, like, listening to your spirit guides and things, I feel like sometimes maybe there's this feeling of, oh, well, I maybe how is listening to the spirit guides any different from surrendering my autonomy or things along those lines. But again, you can choose. You don't have to listen to source. You don't have to listen to that internal guidance system that's trying to help you get to this higher vibration there. But I do feel like that it is recognizing that in doing that, it's giving me almost like the karma card in this deck. This recognizing that all of our actions have consequences. And the Emperor at a low vibration can be impulsive. He can just sort of do whatever. He's got this. he's it's it can be very toxic when the emperor is in a low vibration. It can be almost like kind of, and not to say that you're this energy there, Pisces, but he can be very tyrannical, very, and I feel like this is almost kind of what we do almost to ourselves. He can be a very cruel person. And I feel like that's what can kind of happen there when we get in that low vibration. We can be cruel to ourselves, you know? And it's like, we're like the ways that we can kind of push ourselves down and letting like past things define us and have a grip on us there, Pisces. But now I feel like this downward path is just like kind of asking you if you've been maybe feeling in this sort of like maybe Ten of Swords type of energy, feeling like at a rock bottom. It's just like how far down. It's almost even giving me like I'm even feeling like your ruler, the Hanged Man, Neptune energy, where one of your rulers, where it's just like how much do we want to sacrifice? How far do we want to go down this downward path until we're ready to take responsibility for our actions here and start that growing process there, because I feel like that maybe for some it's like we can feel that we've been in this energy for a long time. It's comfortable, it's familiar, very kind of south node, but now I feel that it's only too it's only too late when the journey's done there, Pisces. Even whether you're 22 or 92, you can still choose to make this path going upward there, Pisces. So I feel like there is still an opportunity to seek redemption in a sense and to live into your highest truth there. But and I feel like it's not just doing this, because I used to do this thing, Pisces, where I would like, one of my favorite lines to say, okay, we're gonna detox and then we're gonna retox. And it's just like we don't want to, I feel like it's not like trying to stay yourself in that loop, but it's just like taking this downward path and using it as a way to grow, a way for, way for learning. But let me get some tarot on this, Pisces. Okay. Thank you, guys. Oh, let's see what's going on here, Pisces. Alright, we got a lot of energy here. So you have the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Judgment card here, Pisces. And I feel this Judgment card. This is Pluto energy. This is... That's interesting. I feel like that this is like... It's almost like this is like a time of reckoning here, Pisces, and that's not to scare you or anything along those lines, but I do feel like Pluto brings things deep down from the depths into our face, shows us where there may be areas that need some healing, where we can get some growth, where shows where we've been thrown maybe severely out of balance here, and how we can get ourselves back up there, Pisces. And the Three of Cups, I feel that this could even be two for some, because yours is a very sensitive energy there, Pisces, and it's very kind of similar to Cancer in the sense that I tell them this all the time, that we are very, and water signs in particular, are very impressionable to the energies of others around us. And sometimes maybe even this downward path, we may have picked up on someone else's energies that may be bringing us down as well. The Five of Swords can be this, I'm getting this energy of perspectives, Have you ever been in a situation where you see a lot of people, let's say, for example, like a work situation, everyone's in like this gossiping type of energy, and that's not necessarily your jam, but you get enough people around there, it's like you almost feel pressured to kind of follow the crowd there, Pisces. And again, not that you say that you do that, it's just an example, but it's just to show how others can even get you, kind of keep you down this downward path, because maybe even for some we may have kind of outgrown this a group possibly, and this is very kind of Pluto in Aquarius right now. We're kind of reevaluating is this something that we want to keep trying to keep in balance, or are we ready to grow from this? Because the Eight of Wands, this can be like a card of messages, and maybe for some, again, Pisces, you're very powerful, intuitive, just hella psychic, and there may be this voice inside of you. It's just like, Pisces, this isn't the like this is this really the path that you're wanting to go down? Is this really resonating with you? And this, like, kind of like taking stock with the Seven of Pentacles here, as far as just like kind of looking around, and it's just like, huh, this really isn't doing it for me anymore. I had a situation where, I told you, I got all kinds of stories, where I went on a trip, and I knew I was going on this trip, and I was just like, like, if there's going to be a lesson, we'll see what it looks like, like, maybe it won't be that bad. And it wasn't awful, but it also wasn't great. But I had to take responsibility for that. And it showed like that was no longer sitting right with me. And now it was time to kind of get out of my head and really kind of listen to your heart there, Pisces. And that's what I feel like this Nine of Cups is inviting you to do there, because maybe we've been keeping something suppressed, in order to maybe fit in with others, possibly, or this could even be just like maybe we've allowed even like society possibly even to kind of keep us down. Maybe there's certain thoughts, because you know because I've heard some people, even like this, that person in the first story I was talking about was talking with a Cancer, and saying that just like you need to keep your emotions in check. You need to stop feeling this and stop that. And I was like, you need to stop that, because that's something where like, yes, there is, we don't want to be in this place where we're reactive, but in order to understand these emotions and these sensitivities and things, we have to feel them to understand them, to heal them, to grow from them. And so I feel that this Judgments card is just like, it's really kind of asking, the future is here. We're in this Aquarius energy. We're looking towards you. Get like we're looking ahead. We're not staying stuck. We're learning from the past, but now it is time to, how have our past things, how do we want that to, how can we take these experiences to reshape our future, and again treat ourselves with the compassion while we're going along this growth there, Pisces. So I dig it, Pisces. All right, let's get your last energy here. Hmm. Thank you, guys. All right, Pisces. Speaking of your ruler, this is the 12th card energy, which is Hanged Man energy. But you got the wise action here. And with this card, Pisces, I just feel like that it is asking you, have the decisions that you've been making, have they been wise? And again, that's not a judgment, Pisces. You're in a judgment-free zone always. And oh, and I love that. I hadn't even put that together. I'm just putting that together. This Judgment card, a lot of energies on that, Pisces. I feel like that it is, like, even when I feel like we're not making, because we're gonna make mistakes. It's just part of this human experience. But I do feel that there is a difference between making a mistake and keep doing the mistake. That's giving. It's like it is giving me this kind of world card energy where we may be. There's been this potential where we may have been kind of stuck in a cycle here, Pisces, and now it's time to start making more wiser actions, to start really living to our highest truth, to get off of this downward path. Because I feel like it's just like, and again, maybe we have to be on this path a little bit longer, but I feel like this wise action is just like, when is enough enough, you know and just like I was saying with the Hanged Man, how much do we want to sacrifice in order until we get that epiphany, till we realize that, oh, this is not who I truly want to embody? Like, I feel like Pisces energy is one that you are great healers, incredible healers. This, like, you are the culmination of all of the experiences that have gone through all the signs. You're the last sign of the zodiac. So you've experienced that rush, that understanding who you are. And then where do you want to build in this world there, how you've communicated with others, how you've built your homes, but just going through all the zodiac signs. And now this is just like, how do you take the culmination of all that experience and live in this spirit guide, that in the responsibility, because we all have things, gifts. We're all unique expressions of source, but we're coming from source, and we do have this responsibility that we to further this collective, to help ascend everyone there, to help not necessarily change people's minds, but to lead by example here, and then allow, and again, invite others to do the same there, Pisces. But I feel like this is going to be one where you're going to have to take this step and take these actions, and it may be a lonely one at first. The groups that you may have been associated with, they may not resonate with that anymore. People may think something about it, like, oh, Pisces, oh, you're not, like, oh, why are you being this, why are you being that? Well, because I'm living in this is the frequency that I want to live in. And it's not judging their perspectives, because they are going through exactly what they need to on this journey. It is Knight of Cups, having that love for them, but also keeping those boundaries. I feel like Saturn and Pisces is reminding that you're in this discipline energy right now, this responsible energy, with Saturn being in your sign over the next year. You've been in this nebulous energy and connecting with source, with Neptune going through your forming conjunctions with your Pisces placements, but now Saturn is like, okay, we need to take this energy, and what are we doing with it? Let's get some tarot on this, Pisces. Wow. I'll tell you what, Pisces, one of the perks of being one of the, because I have like maybe 4 more signs before I start over. You get to, I really kind of see the trends, and I want to say the Page of Swords has popped up for just about every sign. And I do feel that there is this collective way of thinking. We've been in this, it's this time, hold on, let me get the rest of your card. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, so you have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and there's that Tower there, Pisces. And let's switch back over, because I feel that this is a time where the collective needs to be a little more curious about how we've been going about things up until now. I feel like that there's been maybe this almost like in, and I feel like this is like, it's this new sense of clarity. I feel like that's coming through with the Queen of Wands, for those that are choosing to take that step. This is a call to like really kind of challenge the way that you're thinking there. There's this old way of thinking with this page. Is there this sort of like, immature is not quite the word that I'm wanting, but it's this. I feel like that the ideas and things that have been put on us when we were younger, now it's like we can't, we it's like we're wiser now, Pisces. You're in this hierophant energy, where it's just like, are we gonna forever stay the student, or when do we choose to step into the to being the teacher? And I feel like that the tower is that kind of epiphany, sort of like, because I feel that now that Pluto is in Aquarius, all the planets getting ready to enter and form these first conjunctions with Aquarius, where they're rediscovering, they haven't spoken in this language, or in saying in this frequency in a while, since like the end of the 1700s. And now the foundation has shifted, and things are very different. I feel this Knight of Wands is taking this because we're collectively, things are going to evolve, and I'm sure Pisces, if you really tune in there, you could feel that, because Pisces is, it takes, I feel like, that energy of Aquarius, that group bond there, and then it forms it on a deeper level. You are that collective consciousness, it's, and now I feel like it's like this Knight of Wands is going forward. In what direction are we moving towards there, Pisces? And yeah, just like, and now it's time to learn from this stuff. Life, letting life has taught you these experiences up until now, and now the tower's like it's taking this action there. We're seeing things from a higher perspective. We're up on this tower, and it's just like, oh, okay, we're gonna have to knock some things down. The tower is, when we start thinking about energies of like destruction and oh, and I love this too, both Mars and Pluto here, because Pluto is the higher octave of Mars, and so now I feel like there is this, and you're the first like that's gotten that combination. There's been a little judgment energy coming out, but you're the first that's gotten this tower energy, and now I feel like that you can be a catalyst for this change there, Pisces. And I feel like it doesn't have to be where that's a lot of pressure on you. It's just making these small types of steps that can lead to these grander types of things. It's this ripple effect in the ocean, you know But yeah, I do feel like the Queen of Swords is inviting you to cut through the fog and to see things clearly. We've been seeing one energy one way. Now let's see it on because this is Libra energy for me. Now let's see it from a different perspective there. Have we considered all of the things? And you know what? The Hierophant. Thank you guys. The Hierophant is that going through this is like you're going through an initiation here, Pisces. That this is a time to you're being kind of tested by life, and you are, with Saturn being in your sign. You are being, this is Saturn's asking, what have you been doing with this gift? And then, oh, sorry, that's a little aggressive. But what have you been doing with this gift, Pisces? And now I feel like it's time to be acting a bit more responsibly. And it's not a time to escape anymore, and to run away from things. It's a time to, we need to be the change that we want to see, Pisces. So what does that mean for you? I like that. I think I'm going to leave that there. So, a lot to think about. But if you like that, Pisces, or if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And share this thing, Pisces, because I do feel like that. And listen, Pisces, even if you, again, like, if you know someone who's been maybe not going down their path and things, it is coming with that compassion. It's just like, how have you been feeling? Why have you been, what has been gotten you in, that's been keeping you in this place that we've been kind of spiraling down there? And again, kind of being more inquisitive with this Page of Swords there, understanding and not just like going by just what's been thrown at us or what's been fed to us, and thinking a bit broader, feeling more, Pisces. And share this, Hierophant. Hit that bell button. Get notified of all these videos each week. And then yeah, again, Pisces, with these readings and things that I do, these services that I'm providing, yeah, definitely all the links are down in the description box there for you. Again, I feel like Pisces energy is so fascinating. I feel like it's one that, because again, I have 12th house placements. I don't have any planets in Pisces, but I do again have planets in your house, so I know what that world is like, and I would love to understand where your thoughts are at and things, and us, it's beautiful, Pisces. But yeah, definitely check that out. And again, if you have any questions, or if the scheduling doesn't work, you want to do some pre-recorded things, absolutely email me at that link that I provided down in the description box. And then last little bit there, Pisces, if you have any Cancer in your placements, ooh, that'd be so intuitive. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars. Come on over to the Chariot and Friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there and discuss lunar shenanigans, and I do tarot card spreads based off what sign and what phase she's in. It's a great old time there, Pisces. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get you surprise cards here. I love that. So I can get you out of here, Pisces. So you got one of your cards here, the Ten of Cups. This is the Mars in Pisces. And I feel like that this is kind of asking yourself, is this what you've wished for? Take a look around at look at your environment, look at how you feel, look at where the choices that you make. Is this what you've wanted? And if not, what can we do to change that? What steps do we need to take? What actions do we need to take to get to this dream that we want to embody this world? And the Ten of Cups can be this card of family. And it's just like, who do you want in your soul family? How do we, not even who necessarily just who do you want, how do we expand this soul family? I'm with that. I'm so with that, Pisces. That's beautiful. Let me get your, oh, I'm so with that. Let me get your get your other oracle card here so I can get you out of here, Pisces. Changing the world. One soul at a time there, Pisces. That's all it takes. All it takes is one. And then they go about changing, and then it's really is a spectacular thing there, Pisces. You have more power. Sometimes it feels like that. I'm just one person. I can't. How do I change the world? Again, and that's how. Thank you, guys. Oh, you get two there, Pisces. Huh. Someone else got this card, but so you have the Raven Spirit here, which is the card of truth, and then you have the enchanted Fern Grotto, which is a card of refuge. And I feel like this truth, it's time to face the truth there, Pisces. And especially we've been on this downward path, facing our truths and facing them with compassion. Yeah, you may have been operating in a low vibration. It happens. But we can heal from that. We don't need to take refuge in escaping. We can be a place of refuge for others to grow. And I feel like that's where this is at, and helping others realize their truth and helping them find their truth and taking more wise action, and then spreading this truth around there, Pisces, raising the vibration through the roof. Getting aggressive again, I love it. It's fine, Pisces. You get where I'm coming with this, so I'm going to leave that there. But you stay safe out there, Pisces. Be compassionate with yourself. Be mindful of being judging and all this stuff, especially of yourself there, Pisces. And like I was saying, raise that vibration through the roof. I kept you in Sagittarius for a while there. I think I kept Virgo for a while there, too. But all the mutable signs. I don't remember how long I kept Gemini, but it's fine. And I will catch you, Pisces, on the next one. Later.